The city of Lawton lost one of its legendary athletes last week. Rod Fisher passed away at the age of 56. Fisher was a multi-sport star at MacArthur in the 1980s, but it was his talent on the football field that earned him a scholarship to OU and a chance to play for Barry Switzer's Sooners. Rod later returned to Lawton, where he served as a coach and a counselor for 21 years. A celebration of life was held yesterday. Sports director James Wicks has a look at Rod's impact as an athlete, as a brother, and as a father.
Constant competition, man. So everything was a battle. So we argue over who was the best athlete. Even up to his last dying breath, we still argued who was a better athlete. So I'm impressed by saying I was the better athlete, okay?
Rod was my big brother, and so like I said, with me being in the middle, I always had Ron and Rod to look up to, and you always had those big shoes to fill. You know, everything was, you know, you're one of the Fisher boys, so with that became a lot of responsibility. You know, you had to always represent, always be ready, because when you had big brothers that kind of set the precedent, you had to follow suit.
Oh, like I said, he was fun, man. We all have our challenges, especially a house full of boys. So constant fighting, constant arguing, but the typical big brother.
Along with being loved as a brother, Rod made a lasting impact on his kids, RJ and Kevin. While the world knew Rod as an incredible football star and a coach, they knew him as a father.
Yeah, I mean, as my dad, you know, it's a weird dynamic being dad and coach, but it's a tough love thing, and I think that's kind of what shaped us into the men we are today.
He was tough on me throughout a lot of my life, but I really needed it. I appreciate him for that, and he's made me into the man I am today, I think.
RJ was a part of the state title-winning Eisenhower Eagles team back in 2015, and I asked him about his favorite memory with his father, and he knew it without any hesitation.
Definitely winning a state championship with my dad was probably the coolest memory we've got. Him being on the sideline while we won that state championship was pretty cool.
And Rod was a pillar of the Lawton community, spending over 2 decades as a coach and mentor for countless athletes here in Lawton, including in his own home in Damien and Reggie.
Good man, especially having Rod. Athletically, it gave me something to look forward to. So as a fellow running back, he was the pinnacle. So trying to accomplish some of those tasks was fun, man.
Brother, of course, you're gonna, you feel that pride, and you're wearing that. And it's, really the reason why I went to OU, and I was a Sooner because my brother was a Sooner. And I spent my summers with him, and I did everything kind of just emulating what my big brothers did.